Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the year 2025 with me, your host, Imperial Dane, the one and only master propaganda hero, like defender of the fatherland, author told by me one own Faymonville Approach. Northwest, it is Oziligath fighting for the German army, Deutschland. He is sitting forth with a 4th Fallschirmjäger Division and a Fallschirm Pioneer style here, boldly going forth. In the east, it is Treadz, fighting for freedom, democracy, and liberty. Setting out here with the US 3rd Armored Division with the Armored Battle Group right off the bat here, and Assault Engineers. So we're off to the races here. As always, a big hearty thanks to my patron supporters for continued generous support all throughout the year of 2024 and hopefully 2025. And a big thanks to those who keep commenting and liking my videos. Helps out immensely as well there with the YouTube algorithm. So, setting out with Pioneers in all directions. Fallschirm Pioneer, of course, securing the fuel point against any American incursions. And Assault Engineers en masse here from Treadz. Just grab as much of the map you can, of course. Get as aggressive as you can here in the early game. Faymonville Approach, not a bad map, but it's not quite Toronto coastline, but still it can work quite well there. With Assault Engineers in the right hands. Will Treadz, though, have these right hands? We shall have to see. There you go. First shots fired. Assault Engineers closing in the Fallschirm Pioneer. 5 grease guns versus 4 K bolt action rifles. Grenadiers now for Oziligath. Withdrawing here, and we see that Treadz is not pursuing, allowing Oziligath's Fallschirm Pioneer a few extra free shots. Could try and flank him with some Pioneers, get a bit of pressure on. Fuel put in the south being seized, but the scouts will need to contest that, I think. Grenadiers almost done. Did not go send his Pioneers in for that, actually. So, 3rd Assault squad coming up for the south side. He's actually building a very early fuel cache here for Treadz, so he's clearly looking to get going here, possibly with some fast tech as well there. Considering he's gone for armoured. Likely involving a lot of tanks in the long run if that fuel cache is going to stand. There we go. Pioneers win just before the fuel being seized. I think Oziligath slightly waking up to what's going on there. Heavy fighting here, Fallschirm Pioneer getting more aggressive, and there go with Grenadier support here. We see Treadz is finally forced off here. A small victory for the German army, and the 4th Fallschirmjäger Division, which, as a little fun fact, was actually a division that also had Italian paratroopers in it. It was a bit unique in that way, being a mixed German-Italian unit. Grenadiers being attacked with this one, used Fallschirm Pioneer what they can as well here. More Grenadiers up for Oziligath. Infantry supports in for Treadz, so no, say, mechanized supports and maybe with some half-track shenanigans out of him. I mean, there could still be half-track shenanigans, but, you know, just not with mechanized. We'll have to see. Medical station there for Treadz. Mines here, of course. Oziligath looking to do his best there to try and break. Oh, moved a bit too fast there. Probably what happened, he's had to queued up the orders with waypoints. And then, of course, we've got to the waypoint and the fuel point, so it just moves on automatically once it's done with the mines. I occasionally make the same mistake myself. It's an honest mistake you can make. Meanwhile, up north here, Assault using the fuel point there. Got a few plucky Grenadiers being sent to deal with that. So other forces are moving ahead steadily here. So that does delay here. Oziligath for getting back the fuel point. Captain out for Treadz. Assault is about to hit the fuel point again. Treadz base, of course, just trying to get as much fuel lead as he can over his opponent. Of course, hitting the fuel point right there means he's going to have a massive one for a while there, which is 13 fuel now. Versus Oziligath versus 28 there fuel. At least he got that fuel point there. Luftwaffe company out there for Oziligath, so that might be some 2-to-1s, flak 30s, of course. Pioneers about to be hit hard. Assault is moving with the flamethrowers, of course. Makes it much harder here for Oziligath to make use of terrain to defend, since the flamethrowers will easily flash him out. But there you go, mine debt payoff here. But that much support, it's not going to be as impactful with only 1 casualty inflicted.
The enemy has claimed our sector.
But striking northwards here, even as Treadz strikes southwards. Good tactical flexibility, let's say, there out of Oziligath. And some mines, I think there, at least he briefly considered them.
Victory point is under enemy
Luftwaffe
control.
company right around the corner here for Oziligath. 2-to-1 theoretically could happen, but he's a bit short on the fuel there, so flak 30 or some Jaegers here seem likely. Of course, he might be planning to go for Fallschirm Jaegers, so who knows? Oziligath. 30 cals, their weapon supports, and we do get Jaegers out of Oziligath here, and the 4th Fallschirmjäger Division. Fun fact, there are actually more Fallschirmjäger divisions in Italy than there were Jaeger divisions. Only like 2 Jaeger divisions and like, I think it was 3 Fallschirmjäger divisions. Similarly, there are actually more Gebirgsjäger divisions in Italy than there were Jaeger divisions. There's another fun one. 30 cal though done here for Treadz. Closing on the Falchion Pioneer low on health. Grenadiers could merge with them, but at this stage the Falchion Pioneer is low on healthy. It might better just consider getting them hit up. Jaegers around there with their G33s here. Getting a bit more firepower against the assault engineers, but they're doing a lot of damage here to Oziligath. Falchion Pioneer with force withdrawn. Captain down to 2 men here, already taking heavy damage from the Jaegers. Who are doing their best, but there you go. 30 cal suppresses them. Treadz here supporting the push here with the 30 cal, of course. Gives him a lot more firepower, and of course makes it much harder for Oziligath here to defend without any cover. That said, his men are a bit depleted. Bunker up there for Oziligath. Thumbs up. And also use the Falchion Pioneer to assist with the building of it. Meanwhile, though, Treadz is just grabbing as much as he can of the map. Then putting more pressure onto Oziligath, cutting off his terrain. Really strong going here for Treadz. Oziligath, though, could consider medic bunker soon. He could also, of course, go for Falchion Pioneers, but he's actually here going for the LG40 setup, which is a bit interesting because he just spent all of his munitions on a medic bunker upgrade, so can't really, like, you know, get the LD40 anyways. If he needs it. At least not initially. More 30 cal here, Treadz, more machine guns. Pioneers in net with heavy fire, Jaegers closing in. They're quickly pushing past the arc of fire before the 30 cal crew can respond here to this Jaeger assault appearing on the flank here. It did cost, and of costing us a fair few Pioneers. Second 30 cal on the zone here. Could try and smoke grenade as soon as it's up here with the Jaegers. Flak 30 in the way. The scouts could be taken out here, but Zuga team clearly concerned about light vehicles here out of Oziligath. Treadz takes the appropriate measures. Scouts down, but didn't get the smoke off here, and the 30 cal sets to work there, gunning down the Jaegers. Where was the smoke grenade? Sorry, I dropped it. You dropped it? Oh, you Dummkopf. Flak 30 halfway done here. Will there be any Falchion Jaegers out of Oziligath? Sounds like it won't be. Minesweeper kits out, they're being picked up. Can of course also cut the barbed wire.
2 centimeter flak gun and crew deployed.
There you go, Flak 30 up for Oziligath and the German army. Meanwhile, fresh assault here, assault engineers being pushed in. Captain supervising the attack here, giving the assault engineers a few tips like, you know, running rather than just walking. In this case, that does result in them running straight into the Flak 30 with predictably painful assaults from the assault engineers.
Men down! Take cover, Kinder!
Cheating veterans one here for the Jaegers. Further south, German forces make some progress. There you go, Captain push back here. Those 30 counts continue to do excellent work here out of Treadz's forces. They've been an excellent investment. Falchion Pioneer attended the assault engineers, closing on the grease guns. The Carnot TKs just not enough to hold the assault engineers. Further north, mine goes off in the grenadiers, taking several casualties.
3 command points at your disposal.
A lot of pressure, and Treadz just continues to exert strong map control. At this point, he could easily go for a tank depot. I mean, he wouldn't be able to get on tanks right away, but at the same time, with the amount of resources he's getting, he wouldn't be too far off either. Meanwhile, Oziligath and another Jaeger squad here. No Falchion Jaegers whatsoever. Tragic. And there goes one squad about to get wiped out. Can he get the wipe in before the suppression? Or even with the suppression? Flak 30 there, not pointing that direction either. Long here, Treadz to get away with a very low health assault engineer squad. That is very lucky there for Treadz. It's definitely got to feel a bit frustrating for Oziligath there to just watch them slip beyond his grasp there. Second Jaeger squad ready. 30 kills. Bazooka team is advancing up north here. Grenadiers spotted by the assault engineers again. Using the captain to just give them a bit of a boost there. Very consistent with the ability. Thumbs up. And we do get Treadz with the tank depot.
The enemy has taken a victory point.
30 joining in against the 30 cal there. Fire's about to get flanked here. 30 cal though absolutely starting to drop gun crew members already. North here, another fight breaks out. Treadz continues to like maintain such aggressive map control. Oziligath is really trying to push back against it. Just the aggressive use of infantry back by supported by multiple machine guns is really a crucial part of this, I think. Makes it much harder for like just Oziligath to move forwards. Plenty of command posts floating about. They're guessing he wants the cheaper reinforcements here. 30 cal setting up. Quick smoke grenade there. Remember to use it against the 30 cal for once. And we got EC8 here, buildable. We got Seek and Destroy. Rapid production. At this point, he just really needs Allied War Machine can really get going with the EC8 train. Because at this point, it'd probably just make more sense for him to just go for the EC8 as soon as he can. Which honestly, he won't be too far behind unless he starts like taking significant casualties. Panzer going comes to look up. That's got to be a pack 40 here. 30 cal routed up north here. Jaeger's in trouble. We got these Sortniers closing with a flamethrower. Grenadiers trying to assist the Jaegers here, but catching their Sortniers in a bit of a crossfire, but it is not enough to really halt them. In the center, push breaking through here. Suppressor fire, the Flak 30 veterans want achieved as well here. Thumbs up.
Enemy forces have captured a victory point.
Allowing here Oziligath to halt the Sortniers on the spot. A lot of action here, but still pushes. Tries to push past it again. Flak crew just doing what a Flak crew does best. At 40, slowly being pulled forward here for Oziligath. And Oziligath there can go for the cheap reinforcements, but then go for Jaegers again with Fallschirm Jaegers, I mean. Launch them, of course, is another matter. There goes Sherman, easy daddy for Treadz. In fact, soon out, then Oziligath has his pack 40 in this case. So it is soon out, so it's not terrible, but on the other hand, a bit awkward here. Particularly with the fuel income that Treadz still is roughly maintaining here. Has maintained for a fair bit of the match. German forces sweeping the center, bring up the Jaegers, the Flak guns, the Pack 40s. As these hit, they are commanded by Brad. Pit rolls ahead. Of course, got the 50 caliber upgrade there for added anti-infantry damage. Grenadiers blasted, and a damaged engine. Fun fact, they actually had a mount there on the back of the turret for an infantryman standing on the back of the turret to then fire a machine gun from, typically actually the 50 cal there. Little fun.
Listen up, Max. Orders.
Yep, these all needs to fix it.
Commandant.
Reconnaissance runs. Ready for Oziligath.
Ready for new orders.
Another captain up for Treadz. And we actually get a reconnaissance run. Thumbs up. Oziligath now looking much stronger in terms of map control here. Losing that 30 cal is definitely heard here. Treadz and similarly boosted Oziligath here with a machining gewehr. Look, Fritz. Can't even mimic a fraction of unsere powers of his machine gewehrs. Another pack 40 here for Oziligath, clearly a response here to the concerning appearance of the Sherman EZ8. Certainly is closing forwards here, gaining distance here against the Grenadiers.
Enemy point at 300.
Pack shoots, bounces off the EC8 there, like it's just a stick of butter that's been frozen. Used as ammunition. EC8 keeps blasting there. Up north, fight for northern fuel pump breaking out there. German forces caught in a bit of a nasty situation, then forced back. Second pack 40 almost done here for Oziligath and Deutschland. As American forces keep pushing forwards, and there go another 30 cal there on the way. At 30 also continue to do quite good work here for Oziligath with its 20mm autocannon. towards the end of the war, they'd actually go for a bigger version of this. The 30mm gun. There. They actually would try and mount on the same mount as this, but it couldn't actually quite handle the recoil, though. This is a bit interesting.
We will end this. The enemy has only 250 points.
Jaegers, Flak 30s, packs all mounting on the 30 cal sitting up here. Red should be able, I think, soon to go for War Machine here to get some cheaper ECs out. Meanwhile, though, if you had the barracks here, mortar would honestly be an excellent choice, I think, to put pressure on all these support weapons that Oziligath has. Plus, just a small map, so mortars in general are good. And of course, Oziligath could, for some reasons, especially since the opponent does have multiple machine guns, consider mortar of his own. Ground it. Flak 30 keeping at it.
Enemy forces have claimed our territory.
All quiet.
There we go, War Machine active.
Ring set up here.
South side forgot to hit the mine, should start hitting a mine. Another push for the center, catching the Flak 30 off guard. If he can take care of this, that would certainly be helpful for Treadz, and particularly could make it his own. Does look like things didn't quite pan out for Treadz. Oziligath safely extracts the Flak 30 here from the danger zone and neatly sets it up again to then engage the American forces. Up northeast, Germany see it rolling out the Germans, but the center is looking a lot more spicy here for Treadz to deal with. Certainly doesn't help him that he's constantly attacking effectively from the same angle, which of course means that Oziligath de facto knows which way to then point all of his guns. And another captain gets a posthumous promotion there to major, courtesy of the German machine crew there. With another EC, they're halfway done, of course, with rapid production. He can get a fast Panzer company for Oziligath. No sign of Fallschirmjägers, and at this point I don't think we should expect them, tragically. There we go, Pack 40 scores a great hit. Got one of the 80 squads equipped here with scoped G43s. Now south, second EC moving forward, soon getting the 50 cal there as well. So a bit of quiet here. Bit of quiet. Fun fact about the EC, it was actually quite big for a tank. Specifically, it was very tall, which made it stand out quite a bit. But also gave it apparently some issues with its center of gravity, so in some cases, they're actually concerned it could tip over. I think there's amongst the others, the Soviets had those concerns for sure. But the sort of thing hit with the 30 cal, or Flak 30 there, not 30 cal, but actually it's a 30 cal. Catching Treadz falls in a bit of a storm of fire there. Of course, they'd also being fairly big, also made it pretty spacious, and for a tank, fairly comfortable.
We have lost a sector.
You know, relatively speaking. I mean, most tanks pretty much were uncomfortable, just some even more than others. There you go, Panzerix then engaging German EC, this one is coming up here. Up north, EC pushing back the Grenadiers, almost taking out the entire squad.
Victory point lost.
Big 2 points wise, Oziligath is a good leader with Treadz. But of course, with Treadz now basically having the ability to churn out nearly infinite EC8s at a discount, Oziligath definitely needs to be a bit careful, because that's the kind of point where, like, you know, if he makes like a big enough mistakes, the entire match could just snowball against him with, you know, constant EC8s here out of Treadz. So definitely needs to be a bit mindful of things.
We have lost control of a victory point. We have command points.
Almost got the Flak crew here, virtually through that. And got it. Axel's got hit. 30 cal here, holding German attempt to grab the southern fuel point. You can also attempt to get the northern fuel point back here. If Treadz can get both and hold both of these fuel points, that will certainly make it much easier for him to just start churning out those EC8s. Replacing the loss of Sawney's up north of EC moving in, getting hit with pack fire and Panzerix fire there. Definitely going in a bit too aggressively, but note here again what he does here. Note that little sign there, hence he's holding it to hold fire, so that way it doesn't shoot at the enemy, and that way gives the position to the enemy gun. So thumbs up to Treadz there, that was a very sharp reaction there. allowing them to very likely save that EC8 from utter destruction.
Our territory.
Sturmpanzer for Oziligath, obviously going to help as the infantry. And the support weapons, though, not so much against the EC8s, but I imagine with 2 packs
Awaiting a target.
and a Panzerschreck,
Infantry
that Oziligath feels like can handle things there. Of course, once more EC8s start arriving, we'll have to see if Oziligath maintains, shall we say, that composure and optimism about the situation.
Territory point is ours. Despite our best efforts, huh?
Grenadiers push back, Sturmpanzer fear.
The
Almost
enemy
done.
has claimed our sector.
There you go, Sturmpanzer out here for Oziligath. Equipped with 150mm Howards, it was designed for blasting apart buildings and other fortified structures. It was very much a response to the fighting in Stalingrad, where they realized they needed something like that in the intense urban environment. They actually made an improvised version with that looked much more boxy than this, but had the same gun and not quite as thick armor, known as the, I can't quite remember, but Stu 33IB or something like that. They actually saw even service after Stalingrad because they made a bunch of them and didn't lose all of them in Stalingrad. But that was, shall I say, the predecessor that lead to the actual Sturmpanzer. 3rd EC8 out here, of course, for Treadz, and this, of course, really means things are going to get a bit more dangerous now for Oziligath. 3 EC8s is a lot of EC8s. Really risking a lot of damage here to Oziligath if it's not careful. One good push could result in a lot of damage, especially with seeking a destroy potentially. Another Sturmpanzer for Oziligath there feels like an interesting choice. Under current circumstances, but I assume that Oziligath believes his other stuff can handle it, or he just wants to rely on the deflection damage of the Sturmpanzers. We'll have to see. Of course, he's going to need to repair some more of these EC8s soon here. Of course, having all of these Assaulters will help out with that. Sturmpanzer at work flushing out the Americans. EC8, of course, hard at work trying to knock out that. And there you go, HRAP rounds up, 2 thumbs up, increasing the damage and the penetration, making the Sturmpanzer notably less effective. And there you go, the Jaeger's pinned down. The Sturmpanzer is very much on its own. Pack cruiser being hauled in here. Can he finish off the Sturmpanzer before the packs arrive? It's the big question here for Treadz. And he gets it, but packs finish it off alongside a flat 30. Brutal. EC8, though, at a discount for a Sturmpanzer is slightly beneficial there for Treadz, but not ideal either. Of course, he does have the recovery tank. It's a theoretical option. I don't think he's going to do it. So the guy that's actually mining the area, it almost feels like he knows his opponent could start recovering it, so just to make sure it doesn't happen, he mines the area. If he can't recover it, no one will. Jürgen, that's brilliant.
There's a bird.
Need to fix up the EC8. Treadz isn't too far off. He's actually floating a fair amount of manpower now. Might be able to consider some more unity. Lost another 30 cal here. I'm not sure it got cleared out there. Bye. And Sturm has been engaged with double EC8s. Jaeger's moving up. Oh, it's up there actually. It happened. Good mob, of course, was Oziligath. Painful there for Treadz. Very painful. I don't think Treadz again should be floating in this much manpower under current circumstances. He is notably falling behind his opponent there in terms of victory points.
We have orders.
Not exactly ideal. This point, Oziligath has a fair amount of support weapons. The 2 flaks, the 2 packs, the 1 flak, and the 2 30 cals. There's a lot of guns there. Emo. Griff considered another a regular Sherman, but I think he just wants more EC8s. He's still floating a lot of manpower. I mean, more machine guns maybe, more infantry. He could go for the barracks. Once he's got the EC out, go for some mortars. Another 30 cal here it is for Treadz then. We'll have to see if he ends up handing those over to his opponent as well. Support arm arms there for Oziligath. Guessing Nebelwerfers, considering the map and the overall state of affairs here. Though he could surprise us with some Stugs. Do that, but it is very much possible. As for Treadz, I think tactically he needs to get a bit more aggressive, but he also needs to try and catch Oziligath off guard.
We have advanced weaponry ready to be deployed.
Zuka team almost done here. Getting that Sturm Panzer bit worked out, and another EC at the moment for Treadz. Not much surprise there. Bazooka team ready. So we got more bazookas there for Treadz. His first bazooka team is getting mauled here by the German 30 cal there. Back to triple ECs here for Treadz, and more Jaegers out of Oziligath. Tragically no Fauci Jaegers, but I'm guessing he wants more. Catchers, there go mines going off. Units getting wiped. ECs keep driving ahead here until we call in. Like I said, it's a strafe. It's a loiter actually. Ace Pack Crew here, expired in the face of the Sherman EC8. Other Pack 40 turning around here. More loiters, could see the EC8 here in trouble. 30 cal's about to get cleared out. Sturm Panzer's on the move. I'd have been a Chinese trying to destroy that. Pack 30 there. Pack 40, not Pack 30. Pioneers make run for it, getting about to get wiped out here, yes. Lost the Pioneers recruiting the Pack 40, doesn't even matter. Second Pack wiped out. This is really bad here for Oziligath. He does get the Sherman EC, the courtesy of the loiter there. But, ooh, that was a good hit. Assault Marine can grab one of those Pack 40s and turn against here Oziligath's Sturm Panzer. That could be dangerous. Another Pack 40 being built here. Assault been caught here by the strafing run, pinned down. EC8 wearing off, mines exploding here. And there you go, got the pack. That we also got Jaegers here posing a problem. Need support weapons to keep those Jaegers in check. And he also needs to get those EC8s fixed up. So much going on here. Grenadiers about to get wiped out. And another Grenadier squad wiped out, leaving him effectively just for the Fauci Puny and a lot of Jaegers. About to destroy one of those Pack 40s at least. Thumbs up. Can he get it done before Oziligath gets it back? Yes! Needs to get that EC out there. And down it goes here. Shreked to death. Treadz doing a lot of damage, but the casualties suffer doing so maybe a bit more than he was ready for. And up north, Flag 30 here. Almost got the EC8 here, but might get taken out instead here. Can Oziligath Treadz finish it off here? We'll have to see. 50 points left. Treadz really is getting to some better situation here. 47. Strong punch they're roaming about, prowling for targets. See they're being fixed up. Hellcats. He just wants that Sturm Panzer down fast as possible. As cheaply as possible.
Territory sector lost.
Certainly not hard, difficult to fault him for that under current circumstances. Hellcat out. Russian Hellcat north. Just flares here over scoped G43 Jaegers. 178, 77 versus 41. Just meant to hold the bleed, but things could still go very poorly for him. He loses the match. It does not leave, I think, Treadz with a lot of room for error here. Now we got the packs and the pencil clearing for the EC8. Almost got it. We got the Hellcat seemingly lining up for a deeper flank here against his opponent. quite the messy city of affairs here for Treadz in the face of Oziligath. Hellcat keeps diving in there. Stab on it, Bob. We got panzers to blow up. And that's our job. There goes Scooting. A great hit than the Sturmpanzer 4. North here, Germany's hit being fixed up again. Hellcat roaming about.
What needs to be done? Kill them!
Ooh, nice flank here. South charging the 30 cal there. And Oziligath not paying attention, at least not until too late. Kaboom! And here Treadz to regain one of his machine guns. That could definitely prove to be very helpful here for Treadz in the face of various setbacks up till now. And the south of units in a bit of a bad set as well there. 30 cal easily holding the line here against the 30 cal of HE2 and the Flak 30 there in the center. Sturmpanzer moving in. Bazooka teams getting hits here. Big broad push here by Oziligath, of course. Looks like most of the flank front here. Sonya's in trouble. Almost got the 30 cal and another 30 cal bites the dust. Panther falls out here for Oziligath and the 4th Fallschirmjäger Division. Far up north, the EC8's almost fixed up and still got a damage engine. Bazooka team in trouble here with the Sturmpanzer. And we got the Panther 4 here flanked by the Hellcat. Another great shot there. EC8s they're heading out. So they do get some nice bonuses there. Extra health, accuracy, and rate of fire.
Shoot that machine gun crew!
162 versus 36. And quick bit of smoke there to block the 30 cal's line of fire. Breaking the 30 cal there. Ooh, 30 cal there running straight into the Flak 30. 30 cal there moving in trying to assist the 30 cal against the Flak 30. So many 30s really. And the Flak 30 though is beating the 30 cal. The Hellcat is nuts. And EC8 as soon as it's out hits another mine. That crew is definitely not having a great time. Back to damage engine there. More Hellcats are the trick to do with these EC8s and the Panzer 4. Sturmpanzer going for it. Hellcat flanking. Bazooka team's flanking as well here. EC8 fixed up again. Getting on the move again. Will it hit a mine again, though, is the big question here. Push up the center of the Hellcat and the Panther 4. Against the Panther 4 with the EC8 in tow there. Lordic called in. Mines exploding there. Honestly, in theory, it could be worth to consider eventually for Treadz to go for an anti-aircraft half-track, the M16. At least just, you know, decrease the chances of the Lloyds just shutting everything down. Like he is going to escape, you know, Lloyd snares inside here to guard space, having no Fallschirmjägers or grenadiers.
Our adversary is pushing back. We are down.
It'll probably still for the best not to get too comfortable inside his opponent's base there with his armor. Got the medic bunker though. Only a small victory there for the Americans. Sturmpanzer going to block the path there. We're going on this one's got the out for him.
Alarm. Sector overrun.
Axe on the move. Almost got the Sturmpanzer there. South, the American forces breaking in another Panther for the Oziligath and Deutschland. Ready to meet the Americans head on. Here trying to get a northern victory point. 30 cal though is at the ready to put a halt to that. South's up being cleaned up here by Treadz. There you go, Jaeger's finally pushed back. Need to get that northern victory point back.
Panzer 4 reporting in.
Fresh Panzers for Oziligath at this point might be worth considering armored side skirts. There we go. And the officers' quarters.
Converting bunker to a medical facility.
And replacing the medic bunker.
Flag, ring set up here. Max, let them pass.
Coming in there with the Hellcat.
We have finished the research.
Straight into heavy fires, moving from all sides. He does get the Sturmpanzer though. I mean, that's a pretty decent trade-off there for Treadz to Hellcat for the Sturmpanzer, though. If it is the other stuff, it's going to certainly turn not so great.
The enemy have taken our territory.
So suddenly, Treadz is making a bit of a comeback here against Oziligath. Of course, he's still at 22 points, his opponent's at 225, and Oziligath still has a larger force, but Treadz is starting to inflict some more serious damage to his opponent, so there's certainly a chance he's like, you know, turn this again around, I think, more aggressively and win it. And the full crew there hard at work, shooting at Americans. And interesting enough, you see Treadz just bring in more and more bazooka teams, though I think without the bazooka upgrade, it's not going to be as meaningful. He really wants those bazookas upgraded to deal more damage to his opponent's tanks. There you go, Panther striking against the EZ-AT. Hellcat joining in the fun, though it is heavily damaged. Definitely something that Treadz needs to be careful about. He risks losing the Hellcat in the blink of an eye. Meanwhile, even as things are happening up north, Oziligath strikes in the center, spotting his opponent, getting a bit too focused there. Thumbs up. Aim going towards the base here. Encountering bazooka crews though. You see Oziligath just withdrawing. He could keep pushing here, but they're setting the risk of losing the Panther 4. Which again, in particular his opponent's base, an opponent with armor, meaning recovery tanks are possible, certainly could prove to be an extra big issue there for him. Oziligath with another bit of air reconnaissance, thumbs up. Another EC8 there, finally happening for Treadz. Ooh. Got the third kill retreat with the Jaegers, both ace level. And the Senti Assault and bazooka team going for the Jaeger team there, pushing them back. And the Lloyds up north, he pretty much just shuts out Treadz tanks and Hellcat from operating there without an anti-aircraft half-tank to support. More Panzer Force for Oziligath, decided he has had enough of Sturmpanzers, it's all about the actual Panzers. And we got a pretty reckless soldier with the Soldier squad. Absolutely just disappeared there in the ditch. The Germans unloaded every weapon into them. Now we got a sweeping counterattack here, exploiting the fact that most of Treadz forces elsewhere at this point are gone. Becomes this much harder than defend against all these Jaegers, and they're absolutely wreaking havoc here, costing Treadz quite a few units. Bazookas are being left behind as well there. Wow, both bazooka teams actually dropped a bazooka, maybe more. That is pretty good there. Hellcat going for the Panther 4. 22% on 61 here. Things starting a bit tough here for Treadz. Victory point wise again. See, with Oziligath now having multiple tanks and a good amount of infantry, can pressure his opponent much more consistently aggressively here. And there you go, Hellcat going for the Panther 4's almost got it. Hack 40 though, set up here at the edge of the northern fields. We'll park, whatever you call that, pushes back the Panther 4. Narrow save there for Treadz, but the rest of the map there is really starting to fall out of his control. In the south, the assault is on here, about to take out the EZ-AT, and guarded, leaving the third cal to fend off against the Panther 4 on its own, which is definitely a very tall order for the machine gun crew to even remotely hope to achieve. 145-22. Round to 2 there, it saves the easy close call there for Treadz. But that said, at this point, it is a bit tough to imagine how he's going to really stage a comeback. He's taking too many losses. In fact, he's continuing to take more and more losses against his opponent. Hellcat down, Assault Engineer squad down. This is really, I think, getting beyond the control here of Treadz. He's just piling up the losses. There we go, GG out of Treadz. Game over.
Victory for our
This
forces.
match is done.
We
A
fought
brutal
bravely.
1v1 here. So, and some actual Wehrmacht action. So, hope you enjoyed. I hope you learned something from it. This is Imperial Nation. Cheers and see you all tomorrow for another exciting episode. Bye, everyone.